Hey Facebook Live, this is Rich Fontaine, and you're watching another episode of Daily Motivation. So I'm trying to get my angles right. We'll get it there. I don't have my ring light today, but either way, we still got it going because this is Daily Motivation, 365 days of motivation, inspiration, of doing things consistently in order to reach our goals and our dreams. And this is something I want to talk about today, which I feel like is very important. And it goes on the realm of talking about validation, where not everyone's going to like you, no matter what you do. And so I want to give people permission to just do them. Why? Because many times we don't do what we're going to do is because of criticism, and we want people to like us. But if you ever read Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, he talks about the 13 fears. And one of the 13 fears, is one of the top of the list, is the fear of criticism, the fear of being unliked, the fear of being talked about, the fear of being hated on. But I promise you, no matter who you are, what you do, you can be the saint of saints. There are going to be people that are not going to like you. It reminds me of the good book when Jesus did his first sermon, the Sermon on the Mount. It was supposed to be one of the greatest speeches and the greatest sermons ever given of all time. And he talks about the laws of thirds, where there's going to be some people with you and some people are not going to be with you. When Jesus made this speech, they had some of the people that laughed and mocked. I mean, he came there very sincere, very open, putting himself in danger, telling them that they are the truth, that he's the one true king, and all these great things, and they laughed and they mocked. Because some people, all they can do is laugh and mock. It's their level of intelligence. It's their level of consciousness. It's their level of awareness. You ever go into a school? I spoke at a school the other day, and some of the kids, knowing these, whispering to each other, because that's their level of maturity. That's where they are. And there's some people, no matter what you do, they're always going to laugh and mock. You can be the most serious, the most sincere, the most open, the most vulnerable. It does not matter. They're going to laugh and they're going to mock. They don't realize that the laugher and mockers end up being laughed and mocked at. But where they are in their level, that's where they are. You just keep them there. You don't try to change them or adjust them. Their life results will show in their own way. But if they laugh and mock, let them laugh and let them mock. Number 2 is he did this speech and they had people that were indifferent. You can bring the best idea, the best strategy, the best business plan, the best quotes, the best speeches, the best movie, the best books on the planet. It does not matter. There's some people that are going to go, meh. You ever see a movie, right? You saw this movie and you thought it was great. You're like, oh my God, this movie was so insane. You have to see it. It was so awesome. You have to check this movie out. It was the dopest movie I've ever seen. And then you talk to your friend. You're like, hey, man, go see it. They go see it. And you see them the other day, man, you're all excited. Like, hey, did you see the movie? Did you check it out? And they're like, yeah, I saw it. What'd you think? Man. For you, it was epic, but for them, it was like so-so. And there's some people, doesn't matter what happened in life, their temperature is always so-so. They're not too hot, not too cold. They're just indifferent to everything. And those people tend not to go anywhere with much distance because everything's indifferent. It could be a great opportunity. Hey, man, this thing could make you $1 million. Meh. A guy tells me a story of he had a friend. They found this lot full of old apartments. This guy's older now, but he first moved to the United States, I think, in the 80s. And his friend said, man, you got to invest in this lot. This lot's going to be dope. I know we don't have that much money, but give me what you got. We'll invest it. You'll be a partner. Let's get this paper. He said, no, I'm good. Then he tells me his friend, years later, in 2019 or 20 that we are now, his friend's a multi-millionaire. And of course, this guy's still working for a living. It's just, no matter what it is, there's going to people that are going to go, meh. leave them alone. You offer them the deal, you offer them the business, and they just are not with it, leave them alone. They're just not going to like it. And then you have the third group that were angry. They literally picked Jesus up and almost threw him off a cliff. They got angry at his speech. There's going to people, no matter what you say, no matter how sincere you are, no matter how much giving you do. I had a person, I didn't want to talk about it because it upset me when I read it. After Kobe and Gigi died, somebody put a quote, I don't even care if Kobe died. He didn't do anything for black people. And I'm like, what? I left that alone. I mean, they don't know about his academy, all the things he did for women's sports. I mean, we'll just leave that alone. But there's just some people, no matter who you are, no matter how great you are, what you do, there's people that are going to be angry at you. There's going to be people that are angry at you. And so understand, there's just some people that are not in your tribe. There's some people that's not in your community. There's some people that just do not get what you are saying. And maybe they'll get it years later. Many times that happens. They say legends usually are not appreciated at their time. But at some point they'll get it. Your job is not to force them to get it. That's not your job. It's to force people to like you. I want to give you permission to do you. Forever do you. Do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter who's involved, who's not involved, who's with it, who likes the idea, who hates the idea. It doesn't matter. Do you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do. There's people that are not going to like you. There's people that don't like Michael Jordan. I remember when Obama was president. There's people that say, man, Obama needs to be impeached. The other saying Trump needs to be impeached. It doesn't matter what president's going to be there. There's going to be somebody who's going to say, impeach that sucker. There's probably only one president anyone liked, and that was George Washington. Even Abraham Lincoln, there's people that, obviously, they shot him. They people that, no matter what you do, there's people that are not going to like you. Martin Luther King had terrible arguments with the guy that ran the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover. I'm sitting in the streets preaching peace and love and nonviolence, and they still took him out. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. So if somebody in that high caliber, right, people are not going to like him, I guarantee you, no matter what you do, people are not going to like you. I feel like I'm one of the nicest people in the world. I could walk into a room and people are not going to like me. They're just not going to like me, and it's okay. I'm fine with that because I know we're not operating on the same wavelength. We're just not. My vibration's here, yours here, or maybe even higher. It doesn't matter. I know there's levels I need to get to. I know I'm not the best at where I'm at now. I know I can improve. So I might have a wavelength that needs to elevate. But at the same time, I know I'm a wavelength. There's people that just are not on mine. And we're just oil and water. We're just not going to mix, and it's okay. Find the people that mix with you. Find the people that gravitate towards you. Find the people that have a feeling of emotion, of positivity towards you. Because at the same time, even though when Jesus did the Sermon on the Mount, he was mocked and laughed at. People were angry. People were indifferent. But at the same exact time, he found his tribe there. He found his disciples there. He found the people that said, you know what, Jesus, we riding with you. We rolling with you, dog. That's the people you need in your life. And you have your back, and then you need them in your life. Don't we spend too much time worrying about the people that are not for us, and we spend less time of cultivating the relationships of the people that are for us. Don't worry about those who do not like you. Focus on those who do. I promise you'll get way more from your tribe and your community and the people that have love for you than you'll ever get from the people who don't. It's too much energy to convert them to your side. You might as well focus on the people that are for you, because eventually people are bandwagoning. People bandwag all the time. Once you start getting hot, they'll jump on your bandwagon. They'll say, oh yeah, man, I always knew you could do it. At the end of the day, you need no one's validation except your own. Do you. Do what's in your heart's desire. Do what pushes you. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel energized and wake up every day full of energy. If it doesn't do that, it doesn't need your time or your energy. Focus on those who want to uplift you, not those who laugh and mock, not those who are indifferent and not those who are angry at you for absolutely no reason. They don't even know you. Spend more time focusing and having love for those who have love for you. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Please like, please share, please comment. I know this will serve you well, and if somebody in your life, this will serve very well, because they're still looking for validation. They're still looking for people to like them. This ain't high school anymore. And even if you are in high school, the coolest guy is the one who don't care who likes him. I'm serious. Like, if you ever watched New Guy, if you were in high school, I remember when I stopped caring if anyone liked me, I started having more people like me. It's the weirdest thing. When you don't care, when you're secure in yourself, everybody will gravitate towards you. But you have to be secure in your own self, in your own abilities, in your own drive, and not give a damn about who likes you and who doesn't. Love is love. I love all you. Again, please like, please share, please comment. Namaste.